I get this right here whenever I come this far. Thank you.
No problem.
You smell very nice.
Thank you.
I'm still amazed that y'all's concession stand has macaroni and cheese. So
Sometimes there's home cooked meals.
it's amazing. And y'all's water's only $1. They try to rob us at our own concession stand.
Well, it's not gonna hang y'all out to dry. Well, it's not gonna hang y'all out to dry. Go!
Go, Brian, go.
Good ball, Brian. Yeah, that's what I was got. But it didn't work, and there's no reason for that. Get that arch slow back down.
I almost went in the other door and I was like, there's more stairs.
How's y'all's season going?
Our boys are getting better, and I think our girls are getting worse. If I'm being honest.
Okay, boys. He is so fast, it's ridiculous.
All of them are faster than me, so.
Girl, if I tried to run like that, I'd have a heart attack.
Same.
I've only ran like that once, and it was because my dog got off the leash, and I was like running through my neighborhood trying to catch him. But then I couldn't catch him, so I had to run back to my house and grab my car.
Good.
So it was a waste. They didn't start with Alex today.
Is he not?
I don't know. I don't want to say his name again because I messed it up last time.
Anderson?
No, the other.
Yeah, he's out there.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember say his name.
Quintero?
No, this one.
Oh, Jahir.
Jahir.
It's not Zahir.
Yeah, I was supposed to hear.
Come on, Jahir. What was that? Is there a reason why the girls are pink?
They said that they had most of region game in those jerseys, so they wanted to wear them. Because I said the same thing. Because I said the same thing, because there was 2 girls up here, and I was like, so do y'all have pink in y'all school too, or y'all just being colorful? And they said that they hadn't lost a game in those, so they wanted to wear them to keep the good luck and superstition.
I'm surprised that the refs let them do it because they told us this year you can only have school colors.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were actually supposed to crack down on that. You wear white when you're away and school colors at home.
Yeah. I'd rather have white at home.
I think I like the white better than I do the navy.
My white jerseys are bigger.
Is Jamaica on the collar? Is Jamaica on the collar? I was wondering.
That was pretty pathetic to it.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot it.
Nice job. He did not die for it at all, so
Ooh.
It's gonna get hurt again.
yeah. I think he's kind of scared. He hasn't been
Yeah.
getting into it.
What number is he wearing?
Who?
Jay, is that 99?
Yeah.
That's Alex's jersey. Like, the guys are supposed to share. We're supposed to have 2 different ones for if they go, we can't have the same number.
The light is not.
Yeah, you can't see anything in that corner.
Come on, Mar.
What was that about?
Mm-hmm.
I said, Liam, we should sit down here, but no. You sit down here.
Take off.
Is it in the kitchen?
That
Yeah. Your hair looks pretty.
How far did y'all drive?
about 2.5 hours.
But up the mountain with the full bus, it was more like 3 and 15.
I moved here a few years ago. It's taken me a while to get used to that mountain.
Mm-hmm. We had one girl that was nauseous.
Yeah, I got sick the first few times.
I vote y'all come to us and respond. Y'all should be used to it.
Well, I mean, when you're up on the mountain, you don't really, unless, I don't know, do y'all go down? Because y'all are on top, right?
You have to go up and then down. You go up into Lumpkin and then down into White.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's White County.
Yeah. Where Cabbage Patch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I show cows in White County.
Okay.
So.
One of my co-workers, her granddaughters, shows cows.
Dairy or beef?
Honey, I don't know.
Oh my god.
He was jumping for it. He was going to get it either way.
He's pretty good.
The guy that was up here filming the girls' game, his daughter was out there, and she's a twin.
What number was she?
I think she was number 13.
I don't even remember like their numbers. I remember like a couple of them.
I don't know who that would be. I never come to the girls' games.
He said his son was on the JV team.
I have a JV team.
They have a boys' JV team. They don't have a girls' JV team.
We don't have that many people that have an interest in our sports to have a JV team, besides basketball, and occasionally softball, football, but not very often.
I mean, there's obviously more kids interested in football, but
I wish we had a JV team for soccer.
well, it's good because some of our players play JV and varsity.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that are kind of in between, or some of the underclassmen that are just phenomenal.
I feel like a JV would be cool as like a learning experience instead of jumping straight into it.
Mm-hmm. So here they go from the middle school team to the JV, then to the varsity. My husband coaches the boys varsity, but he works with all the keepers.
My brother used to be the keeper last year, but then he graduated, so.
Now he's gone.
Just start making comments.
Look at that, his leg. I can't say anything.
You would think our girls know how to play soccer guys too.
His hair is blonde.
Yeah, it is. That's how I know who he is.
Is it naturally that blonde, or does he
I
dye?
believe it's naturally that blonde.
It almost blends in with this skin.
There's like a handful of them that I know their names, and it's because they have something different. Because I can't read their numbers from here. Not on those new jerseys.
Yeah, they kind of blend in. Or they're like
I tried to tell the coach that.
And like for the girls, they had like a black number or whatever on the pink jersey, so it's hard to read those.
Oh, knives.
That black line throws me off every time.
Get it, get it, get it. No. Shoot, fire.
Every single time.
I've had so many shots.
On the far side. It's just
Yeah.
Alright, get there. Ooh. So we were supposed to go to Monticello, but that game got rained out. And, you know, in a bus over the mountain, that's got to be like a 4-hour ride.
Monticello's the farthest for y'all, isn't it?
Yeah. Which is crazy because I'm from Macon.
Mm.
My husband's from here. And I was like, Monticello, that's down where I'm from.
It's weird how the regions work. Like, why can't they just be close?
I mean, they have to do it by school size. And
That's why our Raider thing, we were in a different region this year.
we were in 3A for 2 years.
We were in 3A for the longest time, but then we dropped a couple of years back. And I think we're going back to 3A in a couple of years too. The year after I graduate, and I'm a junior now.
It was good for our football team. It wasn't good for anybody else.
Ooh. We got one taken away from because something like that last time, didn't we?
Yeah. Because I think it was offsides.
Because that was the one Jake shot.
Yeah. What was that one taken away for?
Ours?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. Probably offsides. Or maybe because he kicked him. I don't know.
Pretty sure that was offside.
I think the ball went out of bounds.
You ref the game, don't let the other team ref it. Yeah, we'll get the
There you go, abs.
I'm scared.
Those both.
We've got it. Mm. You were on the bus. All the doors were getting off. But when you put that extension cord, it was like all on the floor, and one of the guys was like, "Why is there a wire?" And I was like, "You mean an extension cord?" He was like, "Oh yeah, that." I was like, "Oh god." Yeah, if you need to charge your phone too, I got this charger over here.
I'll probably charge it second half.
I started working on my essay.
Have you got anything done?
I got one sentence.
You better get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in this paper I'm gonna write about it.
In the beginning.
Yeah. I read somewhere where if you put the first couple sentences, it's like, okay, Professor blah blah blah, this is my rushed blah 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 paper, and I hope you like it because I worked my hardest on it, blah blah blah. And they say that if you do that, then you'll stay focused about what you're supposed to be writing. I also found a website while I was up here that it has stuff 50% off. Nike shoes. So I got distracted for a while because of that.
Cut up the line.
I need more shoes.
Go, Brian, go.
Look at him zoom. Oh. Oh, she is a baby.
It's too cold for that.
Mm-hmm.
When my husband asked me if I would film the games, it was like, be in a climate-controlled room.
Mm-hmm. That's what the
Sure.
That's what the guy said to me when I got off the bus. I was like, because I had this 100-foot extension cord just in case, because it dies halfway through the boys' game if I'm not constantly charging it. And he was like, "Oh, you're not gonna need that." And I was like, "Okay." And I was like, "So I'm gonna be up in the booth." He's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Is there heat?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's climate controlled." I was like, "Oh my gosh, I love being treated like a queen." Oh yes.
Oh, shoot. Come on, guys. Get it back up there.
Lamon's pretty cold.
Is Peggy here? Well, I only see Gina.
Sounded like that hurt.
Mm-hmm.
sorry.
Oh,
Come on now. Go Panthers!
I was quiet for
Please
most
don't be
of
so
the
nervous.
Mm. Mm. This guy right here reminds me of Ross Lynch. I don't know why. I can't see his number. I'm blind.
What color cleats?
The red bottoms with the white tops.
oh, like half them have that.
I mean, that's all I know. That's all I can see from here. I'm blind as a bat. And I have contacts in.
I don't think I know who it is, but it's number 5. Go, baby. Go. Go.
He's got it. Oh! I kind of wanted it for him.
He's so fast, you can't help it. His hair was blowing back. It was so funny.
Does he run track? I feel like he should if he's that fast.
I don't know. I think the track coach is next door, and she said like 6 or 7 of these boys run track for her.
Dang.
Or no, cross country. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, that works too.
Yeah, no. I think there might only be one kid that has a conflicting schedule with sports.
That's how some of ours are. They play both.
Jake and Hunter both did 2 years ago, didn't they?
Yeah. And some of our girls play run track.
Ooh.
They need to have Alex come out and do Carnage. Not Carnage, Elbert.
Alex Anderson?
Yeah, because he can get the ball far.
We had somebody score on us last week with a corner kick. No assist.
That's how I.
Ooh.
Come on, Steven.
I would not trust my team enough to do that.
What, kick it to the
Give
goal?
it back to the goal.
Until this year, I wouldn't.
They've gotten a lot better at that. But it used to just stress me out.
When I first started watching Atlanta United after I started watching y'all play, and they would do that, I was like, wait.
Well, that's whenever it's the whole half the field empty.
Now, 2 of these boys, I think, play club ball too.
There's a bunch of ours that play, mostly the Mexicans.
Jake played last year, didn't he?
Yeah. Jake and Hunter did. The one who has the ball does now.
He does. Mario doesn't.
Steven does, the one that tried to kick the ball.
Justin doesn't.
No. I think the little one does, but I don't think he's in it.
Go, baby, go. No one is there for him.
You know how funny it would be if soccer had like backcourt?
He just took it though. Oh.
So where is Elbert?
We are right on the South Carolina line. We are an hour.
Like where Hartwell is?
Mhm.
Yes,
we're right beside Hartwell.
Okay.
Hartwell is our rival team. Oh no! Okay. Wait, who did that, Mario?
Yeah.
There was some teamwork, I feel like.
Mario basically took it from the 40 on.
Oh, I love her. She is a trooper. Oh, they got a nice blanket down there.
Which one?
That one right there.
Look,
Someone
these
has
folks
a
don't.
heater.
Oh yeah, people. They don't play. They show up to games with their heaters and their blankets and.
See, I show up to cow shows like that, but I never thought about bringing my heater to a soccer game.
Our heater has to be plugged in. Run a cord from the top.
I don't think my mother-in-law's here tonight, but she wears a parka that goes to her ankles.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I saw one of these things in DC, and you know those like fluffy blankets? It was like that, but a ginormous sweatshirt.
Come on,
It's like a
control it.
blanket.
Get there, get there. No.
It looked so comfortable.
What?
I can see you in the mirror.
Me?
I can see Elbert. Oh, the memory card's full.
Oh gosh. Is there another one?
Mm-hmm. I can take stuff off of my computer.
I guess. But her.
Good thing I have my computer today. Yeah. Hope this fits. It's a 64 gigabyte and it's full.
Oh, it was probably from a bunch of other stuff too.
See, no one says.
Because this one's from Coach Jones, so it has to be the basketball one, I'm assuming.
I don't know. I don't want to take it off if it's something important, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the last game. Oh, good.
Are they all the last game?
Go, Abs. You have got so much room.
It's going to take forever.
The lady who keeps saying, I'm gonna crash. I love her.
I will be that mom one day.
She's like the Gina of our
Oh
of
my
Union
gosh.
County. Except for we don't like Gina.
That was offside, it's gonna be alright.
Jake, don't do it.
Oh my God!
Wait, this isn't recorded now, right? Okay, good.
I remember I did that one time as a goalie and the girl tripped right over me and I got a yellow card for being too rough.
You are too rough though.
But she
sometimes.
fell
That
over
time
me.
you did this over here, where you pushed that girl, and the guy was like, because I had just said, "Good Morgan," and the guy was like, and I was like, "Oh, oops," and he was like. And I was like, yeah, she tends to be the aggressive one of the bunch. And he was like, really? And I was like, yeah. I said, out of all the girls, she's the one I'd be scared of the most.
Yeah.
And he laughed, and I said, and she can hear me right now on this recording, and I don't care because she knows it.
I'm surprised I didn't get a card for that one, but I got one and I like barely tapped the girl and she like fell on her face over here.
Yeah, they were all yelling over here.
But I laid her out over there. But there no ref was over there to call it. So
This guy right here was standing right here, though. He should have called it, but that
he didn't
wasn't.
care. Bro, I lowered my shoulder too though, real bad. I just was mad. They're talking junk too. I'm gonna get it. I thought they called
they?
something
So that's why they were mad over here.
because that one girl was talking like real mad junk to Zoe, and Zoe was like, "All right, we're gonna fight after the game," and I'm like, "Okay." And then
That's why I
after-
like us playing basketball, because we just get mad at each other and then we come on the court and we're good.
And there was about to be a fight at the concession stand.
Yeah, she
because
knows. The guy that split them up was up here. Or when I
He
got
does the
there.
scoreboard.
It was like
I
real
just-
bad. Like the guy that was dating one of the girls that Zoe was planning to fight. Zoe wasn't gonna fight. She was just saying that. But the
She's
girls
too
were.
white to fight,
Yes.
to be honest.
But Zoe's black.
She's black, but she's too white.
But the boyfriend called our players the N-word, and that just set them all off.
I should have.
The boyfriend did?
Yes.
Is he a soccer player?
No.
No.
He was just
I don't
the
know who he
boyfriend
was.
because they left.
But then the girl got into it, and she could. I don't think she knew I was from Elbert County, because you couldn't see anything. She kept looking at me, and I was like, "What's this?
Yeah, like, I'm not about to
I'm
help
not
you."
getting. I'm not getting in it."
There's just no reason for that.
Like I understand, like if
We
she was mad, that the
both
girl-
sides should have just walked away. I mean, it's fine. Like,
But like once he called her that, like that's when it all like went out. Like one of our other girls was like trying to like buck up at the guy, and he's like, "I ain't doing this." And then she went up to the girl, like, "Okay, chill out."
calm down. Too many hormones.
Yeah.
Everyone was asking because Zoe was like, I'm not, because he called Zoe stupid or something. Zoe was like, I got accepted in you, where did you get accepted? And he was like, I'm going to the military. I was like,
Yeah. Well, you don't have to be smart to go to the military.
That's-
My dad went.
I don't like, when I thought about it, I was like, if you did say what you said, that just makes it even worse, because you're going to be, like, depending on those people to, like, save you.
Come on, if you're subbing, y'all need to hustle.
It wasn't as bad as Social Circle, though.
What was social circle?
3 years ago.
Oh, where the guy took a shit off.
Because Tayden and all them, Jimmy and all them were talking crap.
Yeah.
Jeffrey. Jeffrey?
Jeffrey.
Because Jimmy was on the team, yeah.
Yeah. That's my freshman year. Talk about freshman year.
Oh, life was rough. I don't think anybody has a good freshman year, so it's okay. And if they do say they have a good freshman year, they have to be lying. That's
Yeah.